We're going to read a book by ALIKI called My Visit to the Dinosaurs. It's kind of an old book, but it's still a good one. Yesterday I went to see the dinosaurs. I went with my father and my little sister. The man showed us where to find the dinosaurs. Here they are. He took us up in a big elevator. We walked down a hall, turned a corner, and there they were, skeletons, real dinosaur skeletons. They were standing in a room bigger than a house. One cell skeleton was almost as long as the room. It looked scary. My father told my sister and me not to be afraid. Dinosaurs lived millions of years ago. No dinosaurs are alive today. I took a picture of the long dinosaur Brontosaurus. Then I went over and looked closer. The skeleton was wired together. How could anybody know where all the pieces fit? Whoops, I skipped a part. Heavy rods held it up. I could see that some of the bones were not real. They were made of plaster. What a job it must have been to put this huge puzzle together. How could anyone know where all the pieces fit? Look at that long tail and long neck. When the dinosaurs died, they were covered with sand and mud. They were buried for millions of years. The sand and mud turned into rocks, and the dinosaur bones became fossils. In 1822, the first dinosaur fossil was found. It was found by accident. After that, many diggers went looking for fossils. They dug in the rocky earth. At least that's when we think it was found. They found fossil bones of dinosaurs. Some diggers found fossil eggs which the dinosaurs had laid in sandy pits. They even found fossil baby dinosaurs. It's hard work to take fossils from the ground. They're often embedded in solid rock. People who study dinosaurs are called paleontologists. Can you say that? Paleontologists. Paleontologists studied the fossils carefully. A paleontologist is a scientist who studies animals and plants of the past. Paleontologists knew when dinosaurs lived and how dinosaurs lived. They know what dinosaurs ate. Some dinosaurs ate meat and some ate plants. Great dinosaurs and giant dinosaurs and duck-billed dinosaurs ate plants. So did horned dinosaurs and armored dinosaurs and plated dinosaurs. Many of the plant eaters spent most of their lives in the water. Here's Corythosaurus, Styracosaurus, and Ankylosaurus. They're all plant eaters. Brontosaurus was a plant eater. This is the way it looked when it was alive. Brontosaurus reached down with its long neck in the swamps and ate water plants. It could lie low and hide from an enemy. Its eyes were high on its flat head. It could peek out without being seen. What animal can peek out of the water without being seen? A crocodile. Brachiosaurus was another giant dinosaur that lived in the water and ate plants. It was the biggest and heaviest dinosaur there ever was. He has a little hump on his head. Look at that long tail. It's like a snake in the grass. Another plant eater was Trachodon, a duckbill. It had feet that were webbed like a duck's, and it was a good swimmer. Trachodon had jaws shaped like a duck's bill. The jaws were full of teeth. Trachodon had 1,600 flat teeth to crush and grind its food. Oh, glad I wasn't his dentist. Protoceratops was a horned dinosaur. Ankylosaurus was an armored dinosaur. These dinosaurs ate plants too, but they lived on the land. They looked so unappetizing that meat-eating dinosaurs left them alone. Who would want to bite their thick, leathery skin covered with bony spikes and plants? Meat-eating dinosaurs were fast, fierce hunters. A hungry meat-eater like Allosaurus ate any animal it could find. It was not even afraid to attack Brontosaurus, which was twice its size. Allosaurus ran on 2 strong legs. It caught its prey in its short arms and ripped it apart with big, pointed claws. Allosaurus ate its food with long, sharp teeth. My father, my sister, and I went to another hall and looked at more skeletons. There were so many to see that we had to hurry. Oh, look at all those skeletons. Diplodocus was the longest dinosaur. Its body was so big and its head and mouth so small that it had to eat its plant food almost without stopping in order to satisfy its hunger. Ornitholestes was a small, swift dinosaur. Some of the animals it ate were birds. Oviraptor was another little dinosaur. It had no teeth at all. It ate the eggs of other dinosaurs. We saw a plated dinosaur, fierce-looking Stegosaurus. It had big bony plates covering its back and a spiked tail to swing at its enemies. We saw horned dinosaurs too. Monoclonius had only 1 horn. Styracosaurus had a horn on its nose and a frill of spikes around his neck. And Triceratops had 3 horns on his head, 1 on his nose and 1 over each eye. My father said Triceratops could defend itself even against Tyrannosaurus Rex. I wondered who Tyrannosaurus Rex was. Then I saw it. Tyrannosaurus Rex was king of all the dinosaurs and the fiercest. When it walked on the earth on its huge hind legs, Tyrannosaurus towered over all the other dinosaurs. It grabbed them with its small forearms. It tore them apart with pointed claws and ate them with its long, sharp teeth. I had to stand away from Tyrannosaurus to take its picture. My father and my sister looked tiny next to it. I was glad Tyrannosaurus Rex wasn't alive anymore. When you go to the museum, you'll see what I mean. The end. I hope someday you can go to a dinosaur museum and see how big and tall these dinosaur bones are.